Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Inderjit Singh Bindra Stadium. I'm Adam Gill.
They're going to have a bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Inglis watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the over. Punjab are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Edged. What a ball.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Can't get that outside the ring field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Ahmed from the Harbhajan Singh end. Misses everything. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. And taken a deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much, just held on to a straightforward catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Great shot, through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Doesn't beat the infield. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's set off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
Ahmed coming back into the attack has done well so far. Square cut, finds point, no run. Ahmed with a huge appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 4 off it. Punjab are 47 for 3.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Ashwin from the Harbhajan Singh end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Swept away but finds the fielder. Straight to the fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Stoinis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
No. Terrible shot. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Barely seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot. Got it up and over, all the way for 6.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great commitment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. 2 runs coming from that over. Punjab are 63 for 3. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Ashwin from the Harbhajan Singh end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of the over. Punjab are 84 for 5.
84 for 5.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Missed it. That was a chance. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. He's quick onto that in the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Ahmad finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nearly gets the edge. Jadeja with a great delivery there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
It's too short and wide, this bowling. Don't need to give this batter much of an opportunity. They've put it away nicely through point.
too sure what they're appealing for here.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
93 for 6.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Patirana, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Ferguson looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Patirana has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Out! Caught! Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Punjab Kings.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Gone! Caught! Gone! Fine catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over. Punjab 105 for 9.
Tried it. Not very well. Smashed to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Patirana will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Everyone's gone up. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the first over. The batting team are now...
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Jensen coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, simple run out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Wow, that's missed the lot.
The batting team are now 7 for 1.
Singh from the Harbhajan Singh end. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Brilliant shot there.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. You could win them the match.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. And caught. That's just superb. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Straight drive, mid-off, cut that one off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Going with spin now. Huge, that has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball? Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And gone. Amazing from the keeper. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Middle, what a start.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary. Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Needs a direct hit. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Square cut, finds point, no run. Drilled that one away. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Good shot, a beauty.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. Jensen from the Yuvraj Singh end.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Driven on the onside but straight to mid-wicket. Misses everything. Out. Cool. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
No, terrible shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Glanced away nicely, but fine leg. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Punjab with a massive shout. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the 10th over. The score is now 108.
Ferguson from the Harbhajan Singh end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just 2 to win.
Onto the back foot and whacked away through the covers. 4 more.
Got it away for 4. That could have point very nicely. Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
What a match we've just witnessed.